Okay, guys. This is what makes Do-san kind of complicated. More than one thing, actually. One of the things that makes it complicated is the design. How many of you recognize this is not like anything you've seen before? Like those of you who are here for the earlier classes, we had the H shape. But here, we'll look at these two little angle things, right? That's what it looks like, an arrow, doesn't it? Or a polarity symbol. Very specific, right? So there's like this idea that it's kind of pointing at the front, huh? So in Do-san, we got a lot of footwork in here. There's a lot of step together, step out, kind of like we were doing in our warm-up. There's going to be a lot of shifting of feet. That's another thing that makes this form really difficult. There's another thing that makes this form very different from anyone we've done before. We have reverse techniques. In other words, if I have my left foot forward, I have my right hand out. It's called the reverse technique. So all those combined together to start to make this a little bit more of a complicated form, but I think we're all going to do really well today. So James, you're just learning this form, so you want to pay close attention to what we're doing today, sir. So when we start here, we do a palm out middle block and a reverse punch. And then we do this fancy footwork when we step together and step out, do a palm out middle block and reverse punch. So far so good. It kind of starts off like basic form. You go to the left, you got a block and a punch. You go to the right, you got a block and a punch. You're not stepping for both of those. It's a reverse punch. Then we pull your front foot back and step out. I believe that we're stepping out with a double knife and guarding block. And then when you step forward, it's called a protected vertical spear hand. And don't worry, James, we're going to go over all these terms here so you know what's going on. Then you grab a hold of somebody's hand, you spin around backwards to do a spinning back fist, and then a regular back fist to end up. And we're going to key up on that back fist, everybody understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Once you do that, you got to spin around backwards, and then you got your block and your punch over here. Again, it's a palm out middle block and a reverse punch. So you don't step on the punch in this form. Back over on the other side, do the same thing, palm out middle block and a reverse punch. And that's where we start to do the really complicated part. You see, after you get done with that second palm out middle block reverse punch, your feet come together and then you step back out. You got a wedging block, And then it's a front kick and do a punch reverse punch. Then you pull your front foot back and come back up this angle. And again, it's a wedging block and then a front kick, punch reverse punch. You get done with that, you come back, you go right back up to the center. When you go back up to the center, you're just going to throw a rising block. You have a rising block here and a rising block here, and that takes you all the way back to the end. We finish the form with a spinning knife hand strike. Does anybody know what stance we end up in at the end? What's that last stance? Mr. Sava, go ahead, sir.
I believe it is a back stance.
That's incorrect, sir, and that's exactly why I was asking. Anybody else want to venture another guess? What's that last stance in Do-san? Mr. Kai. Go ahead, Mr. Kai.
Horse stance.
It is a horse stance, Mr. Kai. Very good. And then after you get done with that horse stance, knife hand strike, you do a sliding knife hand strike in your horse stance on the other side. Everybody with me so far?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to take a look at a couple things to help you guys learn this form. Starting off with, the first thing you have to know is what a palm out middle block is. So a palm out middle block looks like this. I've got a bend in my elbow, and it looks just like so. Now, can anybody tell me what that also looks like? Guarding block? Correct. A palm out middle block is just like a guarding block. Now, a palm out middle block has your hand at your hip. That's what makes it different. So this is your palm out middle block. This is your guarding block. Everybody understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, a guarding block has to be done in the back stance. So if I want to step forward and throw a back stance guarding block, I have to be in a back stance. I can't do it in a front stance. I can do a palm out middle block in a back stance, but I can also do a palm out middle block in a front stance. Everybody understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So palm out middle block is more versatile. You can use it for more things. It's just a single hand instead of both hands. Everybody with me so far?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the same hand that you have in front of you when you're throwing a square block. So everybody, show me a square block, please. Show me a square block with your hands. There you go. Then bring your hands to the center and show me a square block on the other side. Over there. Remember that the lower hand goes out to the side. Go that way, Mr. Kai. Just, yeah, there you go, buddy. Mr. Kai, see how your arm is facing me? It should be facing over there, sir. And your arm should be bent. There you go. Now watch. Bring your hand center. Now I'm going to go over here. Sorry, I'll get down in the frame so you can see me. Okay, now back to here. And now over here. Yes. That's your square block. Everybody understand? So your palm on middle block kind of looks like that. Let's see if we can figure this out. Everybody feet together, hands your side. Back up so you have some space. Thank you so much. We'll start off by going forward and back so you can see what it looks like. Here's the, everybody ready? Go to Chumbi. Move your left foot, please. Everybody take your left hand and bring it right in front of your face. So your palm is facing your face. Now put your right hand straight out in front of you. So this is the chamber for your palm out middle block. Now I'm going to turn around so we're all going the same direction.
Lucas, you can back up so we can see you.
When you go to step forward, your right hand will come back to your hip and your left hand goes out in front. Ready, set, and go. Front stance, palm out middle block. Now hold that so I can come and look at you. Mr. Kai, that's your right foot, sir. Please step forward with your left. Thank you, sir. Good. Mr. Seva, square your shoulders and hips, sir. It's not a back stance, it's a front stance. So body should be turned like this. Just like this, Mr. Seva, sir. Thank you. And get your elbow in, sir. Thank you. Mr. Tucker, again, face your body towards me, sir. Flat, square. Elbow in line with your shoulder. Not elbow out here, sir. Elbow in line. Yes. Okay? From here, I'm going to go ahead and step forward and throw another palm out middle block. So take your right hand, bring it up in front of your face. Now straighten out that left arm out in front of you. Now watch how I do this. My right arm is going to end up doing the block. My left hand comes back to my hip. Ready, set, and go. So again, have your elbow out in front of you. Perfect, Isla. Well done. Mr. Kai, will you please get your right foot forward, sir? Thank you, sir. Right hand out front. There you go. Mr. Luca, pull your left hand back, sir. Oh, itchy face? Don't touch your face, Fauci. Okay, ready? Bring this left hand up in front of your face. Stretch that right arm out. You guys ready? Step forward, palm out middle block. Ready, go. Boom. Two. Now again, shoulders are square. Square. Very good, Isla. Just bend your elbow a little bit more, sweetie. That's it, just like that. Okay, you guys. We all have our right foot forward. We have our left foot forward. So watch how I turn around. I bring this hand up in front of my face. Remember, you're going to make me disappear when you do this. So watch me first and get a picture in your mind. I swing this arm all the way around and I step around. Excuse me, palm out middle block on the other side. Turning around towards the couch there. Tito, turo. That's it, Isla. Put your right hand out, love. You got it. Now everybody's, without looking at me, step forward, palm out middle block. Ready and go. Hand up through the center and press it forward. There you go, Kai and Isla. One more time. Step forward, palm out middle block. Ready and go. Up and press. There you go. Other hand comes back, Mr. Luca. It doesn't just kind of hang there and do nothing. It has a purpose. It pulls back, sir. Very good. We're going to turn around one more time, so look over your left shoulder at me. Thank you, Kai and Isla. Look this way. There you go. Now swing this arm around. Bring this hand up. Right, so this one that's on your hip comes up in front of your face. Swing this arm around. Now watch. Here's your palm out middle block. Turn it around. Nice. Pull both hands back. Let's go back to Chumbi. And then show from Samrida. Okay, everybody move over this side. We're going to go this way. So feet together and hands at your side. Turn your left shoulder towards me. We're going to add the reverse punch this time, so let's see how this looks. Oh, Mr. Kai, go towards the couch, Mr. Kai, and turn your body that way, little buddy. Yeah, just like your sister. You see how you get your belt knot this way. Very good. Everybody ready to go to Chumbi? Move your left foot. We'll start with our left foot, so watch me, please. Take your left hand and bring it up in front of your face. Left hand, Mr. Kai. That's your right hand, love. Left hand, sir. Thank you. Right in front of your face, just like this. When you step forward, palm out middle block over there. Ready and go. Very good. Now watch me. I'm going to add the reverse punch. My feet don't move. I just punch out in front. Ready and go. Now in order for me to step forward and throw the next one, I got to re-chamber. It's quite complicated. My hands have to completely switch. Watch how I do this. This hand that's out there comes back in front of my face. Do that now. And then this hand that's on your hip goes out in front. And now we're ready to step forward. Watch how this looks. Palm out middle block. Ready and go. Very good. Now, without moving your feet, add that reverse punch. Watch me. Ready and go.
Justin, let's see a big front stance, sir.
Now watch me. I'm going to do my chamber all at the same time. This hand comes back. This hand goes out. And stepping forward, palm out middle block, reverse punch. Ready and go. Palm out, then reverse punch. Good. Now watch, I'm going to do this a little quicker this time. Watch how I do this. Once I get my chamber, I'm gonna step up and just go 1, 2. Watch how this looks. You try now. Ready and very good, Seva. Very good, sir. Mr. Luca, you should have your left hand out, dude. That's because you're not rechambering. Look at me. When you turn around, you have to rechamber. So look at me. This left hand comes back to your face. This hand goes out front. Okay, do that again. Ready? This hand comes back to your face. This hand goes out front. Great, now we're going to do that one more time. Hand out front. Now watch. When I bring that hand back to my face, I'm going to flip my toes. So I'm ready to go on the other side. Now step forward, palm out middle block, reverse punch. Go for it. Ah, very nice.
Good, Alex.
Keep your feet on the ground, Mr. Kai. Don't step for your punch, sir. Thank you. Okay, you guys ready? Watch how this looks. I'll switch my hands. 1, 2. Ready, set, and go. Switch your hand. 1, 2. Very good, Agnes. Very good. Watch me one more time. Here it goes. That front hand comes back right in front of your nose. 1, 2. Ready, and go. So whatever hand you got out there, that's the one that comes back in front of your face. So I'm going to turn around again. Watch me how I do this. I'm going to bring this in front of my face while I flip my toes. Then step forward. Palm out middle block, reverse punch. Ready, tiro. And pull your left hand back, move your left foot. Bro. And show. Come sum it up. Grab a drink of water, please. Ready, set, go.
Yes, ma'am.
Hurry, hurry. All right, we have a couple more techniques to learn in order to really get you guys all the way through this form. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Fantastic. So we went over double knife hand guarding block in the last class, but I want to briefly touch on it really quickly. So put your water bottles down, let's go. Please move around onto this side of your room. Feet together, hands to your side. Make your left shoulder face me. You guys ready? Let's go, Mr. James, sir. I'm doing this for you, buddy. Let's go. Thank you, sir. Please back up, Mr. James, so I can see you. And turn your belt knot that way, sir. Turn your body to the side, Mr. James, sir. Thank you, sir. Everybody ready, please. Chumbe, move your left foot to the side. Now, look over your shoulder at me so you can see me. Double knife hand goes over that back shoulder, right? Over that front shoulder, all the way back and through. Double knife hand guarding block. Ready, and go. Incorrect, Mr. Seva. We're starting with our left foot, sir. That's your right. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Same thing, James. I think that's your right foot you stepped with, buddy. You should have your left foot forward. I can barely tell because I can't really see you in the frame. Okay, now watch me. This is my front shoulder. My hands have to go over my front shoulder in order to pull them through. Ready, set, and go. There you go. Watch me one more time. Over my shoulder and bring it through. Ready, set, and go. Flick it out. Boom. There you go, Luca Jane. Very good, sir. Okay, guys, one more. Stepping forward. Ready? Yeah!
Good.
Now watch me how I turn around. Adjust yourself if you need to so you can see me. Turning around in the back stance is just stretching your arms out and pulling through. Ready, tiro.
Good.
What I want you guys to do is make sure that you zing. In other words, when you put your hands out there, stretch, pull through. Ready, set, and go. Stretch, pull through.
Snap.
Boom.
Good,
You
Agnes.
cut. Your front shoulder. And step. Ready, set, and go. Now watch how I turn around. I'm going to stretch my arms up and pop it through. Turning around, tiro.
Good.
Let's move the left foot back to Chumbi. Bro. And show. Come summon it up.
Soda.
Have some space in front of you. Okay, so that's your double knife hand. Here's the next thing we want to do. It's called a protected vertical spear hand. This might be the most complicated thing that you guys are going to learn today. Ready, please. Chumbi. Very good. This is a block and a strike at the same time. The block is called the descending palm block, and the strike is called a spear hand. And it's called a vertical spear hand, and it goes to the center of the body. So let's try that together. We're all going to try the block first. What you want to do is make a circle with your hand, make like you're pressing down on something with your left hand. Now pull your right hand back to your hip.
Try it, Seva. We're all trying it together.
We're all going to step with our right foot first. So pick up your right foot and wiggle it for me. Now your right foot steps forward. Watch how I do this. All you got to do is, just like a punch, snap your hand straight out. Ready, and go. See how my hand is open like a knife? I'm hitting with the front of my fingertips. Like I'm sticking my fingers right in your ribs. Now watch, I'm going to set up this block. All it is a circle with that front hand. Take this hand and press it down to the ground. Now take the other hand, pull it back to the hip. Now I'm all ready to go. I'm chambered. I'm going to step forward and throw that strike. Watch how this looks. Just like a punch. Over the top of the hand. Ready, go.
Step, Juliana.
Step, Juliana. Yeah. Step, ma'am.
Back foot
Yes.
step. There you go.
Okay, now look at me one more time. Now I'm going to do this block and this chamber at the same time. So watch how this looks. I block and pull that hand back. Ready, set, and go. Now when you step forward, strike over the top. Ready, go. This is the funnest turnaround. I love doing this technique, turning around. Watch, this right hand does that drop down, yeah? When you go to do that, flip your toes. So it drops down. Then when you step, it goes right over the top. Turning around, now the trick is to see if you can get that chamber to happen while you're already stepping. So far we've just stayed in place and done this and then stepped. But now, this is actually what it looks like. I'm going to block while I'm moving and then throw my strike. Guys ready? Let's try it together. Ready, set. Everybody shout their left foot forward. Block underneath your elbow. Ready, set, and go. Step up, circle that down, then throw the strike over the top. Very good, Isla. Very good. Watch me one more time, you guys. Make a picture in your mind. Ready, set, and go. So we're back over here. We're going to turn around one more time. So remember, this left hand goes down. And when it does, I flip myself around and strike. Turning around. Tiro. Tiro. And left foot, please. Back to Chumbi. Rope. And short. Samsamnida. Grab a quick drink of water.
Yes, ma'am.
It's gonna be okay. It's just I'm not gonna know that. Okay, guys, come on. 2 more things to go over real quick. This is called the wedging block. What's a wedging block for? Anybody know what a wedging block is for? Who knows? Can you put your hand up if you know? What's a wedging block for?
Coming inside on somebody.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So if someone grabs onto your shirt sleeves, a wedging block gets their hands up and opens them up. So it's a way to wedge in between and make somebody's arms move to the outside so you can strike up to the inside. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
So a wedging block drives a wedge between somebody's arms. Seva, I lost your face, buddy. Luca, I can't see you. Leon, I can't see you. Seriously, you guys, if you want a chance to test, you need to let me see you. You need to let me see you. Hey, watch how this looks, you guys. Here's your chamber for a wedging block. Now, what else chambers here? Is there another block that chambers just like this? Anybody know? Kia, what is it, ma'am?
What's it called? Square block.
Square block also chambers here. Where a square block would do this out to the side, a wedging block does this. It goes straight forward. Do you guys think you could do a wedging block in a back stance? How many of you think you could do it in a back stance? No, you can't. You have to be in a front stance. You could be in a cat stance. You could be in a tiger stance. You could be in several other stances, but you definitely can't be in a back stance. It doesn't work. It only works in a front stance. So we're going to try this a couple of times. What else does this look like, you guys? See my arms? What does that look like? Anybody want to tell me? Which block is this? Mr. Savis, sir, go ahead. Which block is this?
A palm out middle block.
That's exactly right. So if you want to think about this, it's a twin palm out middle block. 2 palm out middle blocks. So you want to make sure your arms doing it straight. They got to be bent or it's not effective. Everybody understand? Let's try a couple of these. Feet together, hands at your side. Ready? Chumbi. Well, watch. Pull both hands back so they're in front of your face. Stepping forward with your left foot. Hands out front. Ready and go. Now hold that. Make sure you're bending both of your elbows. Your hands should be about even with your shoulder. Bend to the side. Oh, Miss Agnes, you're giving me a square block, ma'am. I need a wedging block. Both hands look like this, ma'am. Bring them down. Down, 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 down. Middle blocks out in front of them. Yes, just like that. Okay, guys, when you go to step forward, watch how this looks. Make a picture in your mind now. I'll pull my hands back. When I step, press forward. Ready, set, and go. Very
Leon,
good.
turn from 2 middle blocks to 2 palm out middle blocks. Turn your hands over. There
Yes,
you go.
exactly.
Yes, like that.
Now look, when I go to turn around, I'll pull my hands in as I flip. Then I step forward, wedging block. Ready, go. Leon, if that's the best stance you can give me, buddy, then we need to have a discussion. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. One more time, watch. Pull them back and out. Ready and go. Very good. One more time. Ready and go. And when we go to turn around, hands to the center and back out. Tiro, drop.
Good.
And left foot, please, bro. And show. Kamsamnida.
Kamsamnida.
Okay, one last thing to go over. How many of you can show me the chamber for a knife hand strike? This is the chamber, dude. This is the chamber. That's it. The rest of it's a strike. So when you throw a knife hand strike, it comes out like this, doesn't it? Comes out like this. Your back fist does the same thing. Here's the difference between a back stance and a knife hand strike. Can you guys see that my arm is straight? When I throw a knife hand strike, my arm is straight. But when I throw a back fist, my arm will be slightly bent. Hitting with the back of my knuckles, the back of my hand. So it swings out like a round kick for your arm. When you go to throw a back fist, you want to keep your shoulder where it's at. So you don't swing it from your shoulder. It's not this all the way up here. You want to point your elbow and unfold. Everybody understand? Remember, when you unfold, don't lock the elbow. It shouldn't be straight. That's a knife hand strike with your palm facing down. With a back fist, it's a little bit of a bend. Just a little bit. Everybody with me? But we're going to do the form in its entirety right now. Everybody facing towards me, feet together, hands your side. Move back so you got some space in front of you, please. You guys ready? Move your left foot to me. So the first move is moving to our left. Like all of our forms, we start by moving our left foot. You got a palm out middle block, so you pull that left hand into your face. Do that now. Now watch.
Let's go. We're doing the form.
I'm going to step, palm out middle block.
Chamber.
Reverse punch. Ready, set, and go.
1, 2. First combo. Good job.
Now everybody should have their left foot forward and their right hand out.
Change
Now,
hands, Alex. There you go.
I've got some fancy footwork coming together. This hand comes back to my face like we did earlier. This is my chamber. As I do that, I pull my front foot back. Everybody do that now. Now what I want you to do is switch to the other foot. So you end up stepping out with your right foot. Palm out middle block, reverse punch. Ready, set, and go. Now you should have your right foot forward and your left hand out. Get that way. There you go, Mr. James. That's it, sir. Now watch. Pull your front foot back and chamber for a double knife hand guarding block. Ready and go. Front foot back. Yes. Now when you step out, back stance, double knife hand. Ready and go. Very good. Now we've got our protected vertical spear hand. So watch how I do this. Take your front hand and block. Pull your other hand back. Now when you go to step, strike over the top. Protected vertical spear hand. Ready and go. This is where it gets a little complicated. Take your hand, and what I want you to do is turn it over so your palm is facing the other way, like you want to grab onto something.
Isla and Kai, please have your own space there.
Take your left hand, bring it up by your ears so it's protecting your face. Now watch, I'm going to flip my toes, pull this hand right into my back. When I go to come up and around on the other side, I've got a back fist with my left hand. Ready and go. It's okay if they don't.
Okay.
Take that right hand, reach it up by your ear. And when you step forward, you got a back fist on the other side. Ready to go. Nicely done. Okay, guys. To set us up for our palm out middle block, we got to flip our feet. So watch how I do this so you have a picture in your mind. Watch. Flip your feet, and this is your left hand. You end up stepping over here. Watch me first. Palm out middle block. Reverse punch. Ready, set, and go. Move your left foot. Now watch. You're going to make me disappear. You got to turn your head away from me. So watch me first. Bring back my front foot. Chamber for my palm out middle block. When I go to bring my other foot back, I spin around. Palm out middle block. Reverse punch. Ready, and go. There you go. Look at me, please. Your front foot comes back. You chamber for your wedging block. Now we're stepping out of our angle. Wedging block. Ready and go. Watch how I do this. I'll cover your left shoulder so you can see me. When you get done with your front kick, you have to pull your hand back to your hip, ready to punch. So when you step down, you got to punch, reverse punch, ready and go. Watch, you guys. Watch. You're looking over your shoulder at me so you can see. Your front foot's going to go, and you got to make me disappear. You got to bring it over here for your wedging block. Ready and go. Here's the back leg coming up for your front kick. When you step down, punch, punch. Ready and go. Very good, Mr. Jane. 1, 2, Leon.
Keep your feet on the ground. There you go.
Leon, you gave me 3 punches. That's why you have the opposite hand out front. Switch your hands, sir. Thank you. Look at me now. You're going to move your front foot towards the back of the room for a rising block. Ready and go. That way. Step forward, rising block. Ready, go. Good. Now everybody look over your left shoulder at me so you can see me. Cross your hands like you're ready for your knife hand strike. There you go. When you spin backwards, horse stance, knife hand strike. Ready and go. Now this hand comes up to your ear, cross up. Watch how I do this. I step together and I step back out. Knife hand strike. Ready and go. Nice. When we go back to chew meat for this one, we're going to move our right foot. So pull your hands back. Move your right foot. Bro. And now move your left foot. Show. Kamsamnida.
Kamsamnida.
Quick, bring it in. Guys, teaching karate over Zoom, this is not easy. It's not easy for me to teach. It's not easy for you to learn. That means you got to really bring it. You got to make a dojo in your mind before you show up for this class, before you go to sign in, before you get your parents to come in and set up your device or whatever it is you got to do. You got to get your mind in it. And especially if we're doing forms like this, I'm trying to set it up so you guys can come back and test. So if you're not able to pay attention like this, you guys are not going to be ready when we come back. Everybody understand? Are there any questions on Dosan today? Awesome, you guys. I really appreciate it. We'll bow out. Awesome. Everybody up on your feet. Face the flag. Chariot. Kinye. Facing me, please. Kinye. Kamsamnida.
Kamsamnida.